So yes, let's go do some kind of usual stuff. We're going to go do the Unnamed City. And I would like to get myself to Mounds of the Dead and see if we could get a Vulfelis the Hammer. Because one thing we haven't really got yet is a Bladesmith Blacksmith. Shall I dump these? I wish I could just give them to somebody else because I already have...
Achilles_X just subscribed with Prime.
Achilles, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Should probably change this situation here. Thank you very much for that. There we go. I think that works. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, friendos. So yeah, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC. I'm going to give away 3 today. Somebody remind me if I forget, because you know I have a memory of a small fish. Okay. Yes. Let's have a desert grog, and let's have some elixir of grace. There we go. And then we're going to buff our friend Leonille here. Okay, she's not a box. Oh god, what is today? Salted pork. And then we want... Where's my regular pork? Right, come with me, friendo. Dun dun. I did dump a bunch of stuff in boxes, so I might have just dumped it in here. Steak and eggs. I don't know where I put it. I guess we'll cook some more. What have I done with the pork? They use cheats and exploits. You can still build sky bases, etc. Do you know what though? So what's the point is my question. I mean, I get if you like to PvP and you find it kind of thrilling. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, don't do it to yourself, you know? In my opinion, just play PvE. You know what I mean? Let's cook a bit of pork. Yeah, it's not for me, the PvP life, honestly. Recently watched that video as I've gotten back into Conan. Nice. It could be a fun challenge thing. Get a defined template for a building, go into creative multiplayer and have 2 people compete who can recreate the exact template quickest. Speed building. Hello people joining us. Welcome everybody. Alright. But my frames are really bad right now. It's the only problem with this living settlements, all these people moving around. It's just like particularly bad today. Did I pick up the pork? Darn it, friendos. Let's get the hell out of here. There we go. Got a person standing in midair. Right, cooked pork, and then elixir of might. And she does have her momentum mace. All right, let's go. Where's Doom, friendo? Let's go to the Unnamed City, and then we're going to head up to Mounds of the Dead. Captain Landsman is our bot, by the way, but you are very welcome. Less than 2 aloe stacks. Is there a rationing going on? Yes, absolutely. Bum 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 bum. Right, Unnamed City. Oh. Bum 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 bum. Second friendos. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I get to use my favourite weapon I haven't had for the entire series. I got about 5 Baltier's Razors on this playthrough, and I didn't get my Bector Corbin until just last night, the very, very end of an 8-hour stream. So I'm so excited to use it finally. I did use a hammer at the beginning of the playthrough, but we were doing kind of a strength build, just to start off with, as I quite often do before I get my good agility weapons. Oh yeah. I just love this weapon so much. Are you on attack nothing? She is on attack nothing. Me get you on aggressive, my friend. Oh yeah. There we go. This, how does anyone cheat in games? They use especially wall hacks and devices. Like, I don't get it. Like, if you want to cheat in a private game for yourself because it's kind of fun or something, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't see where you would get the like excitement, joy, thrill. I mean, you must be incredibly bored to be like cheating. I don't know. I guess I can understand if there's money involved or something and you're like, you know, hard on cash or something. And I don't know. I still don't think you should do it, obviously, but like, I just don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Bum bum ba da da dum bum bum. She looks very summery today, doesn't she? Oh, hello, Galaxy. Hello, hello. Cheating's never okay, especially if it's... I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, of course, but I'm trying to work out what people get out of it. You know what I mean? Why would you do it? You know? It's like I play Overwatch off stream, and I play, like, quick play. I don't play competitive. And then you see people using, like, hacks or something, and I'm like, it's quick play, mate. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Right. I don't need this, but this is a really good cold protection helmet to pick up. We've already got one and we're running out of space for things. I guess we'll open the chest over here as well. If you're an active gamer with more than 10 active games, cheating might be a way to maintain all of it. If Conan Exiles is the only game you played, that might not be necessary. The thing is, with Conan, you have a choice to just get everything legitimately. And honestly, in PvE nowadays, you can see decayed bases and get a huge amount of stuff anyway. So if you want a PvP, I get that. But if you want a PvP and cheat, I don't understand it. I'm not trying to be, like, judgmental. I'm just genuinely confused about what people get out of that. I don't see how it's satisfying, you know? You know what I mean? I've beaten a lot of things. One thing I've been told across it all is that only losers cheat. Yeah, well, I don't know. It feels kind of sad, really, and empty. I love Conan myself, but they do complete remake upgrade. Me too. Me too. Love building on Conan. I build Gothic medieval kingdoms and sometimes Viking style kingdoms. I probably will show off my work sometime, but yeah, it's disgusting. Players cheat on these games. Pretty sad, pathetic. Just shows how much of it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Fight and cheat and PvP unless the server is allowing it. I think the main problems are undermeshing and sky bases, as far as I'm aware at the moment. The thing is, like, I think for me, most of the reason to play the game is to make a nice base and have like a nice kind of, make yourself a nice home, distract yourself from real life, that kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know. If you're building on like carpets in the sky or something, how is that satisfying? I don't know. Got issues? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't really want these gauntlets of the brute. These are a stamina buffing medium armor item. There you go. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Mm-hmm. Without going too deep, I believe it's psychological inadequacies. I mean, don't we all have psychological inadequacies, honestly? But like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I like playing on PvE servers. I like people helping each other, that kind of thing. And I do love PvP in like Overwatch. I think it's very satisfying, and it keeps things interesting. It means that you have like, you know, a different experience-ish each time for something that otherwise is very repetitive. So I get it. I get the like desire to compete with people and stuff like that, and the thrill of it. But in this kind of game, I just like, I like to play it like Pokemon. I want to kind of, I want to gather stuff and, you know, build up a base and a world, and, you know, collect friendos, that kind of thing. Hello, friendo. Speaking of people, let's try our Bector Corbin on this lady with the stamina nerfs. Okay. I'm just waiting like half an hour for my stamina to come back up all the time at the moment. Obviously, we could increase the speed at which our stamina regenerates, but it's really the pause and the penalty that's a problem, I think. Get him, Leonil. So the momentum does slightly less damage than the Hanuman Scatter. But she should do more combos with the momentum in general. And end up doing more damage. There we go. I don't think we got hit, did we? Okay, fragment. We got the God Eye, which is that was loud. So we got the God Eye, which is a light armor piece, which just covers your eyeballs. It doesn't give you much armor, but it does give you 6 damage buff, and a bunch of hardened leather, which is really good. We could harvest her for demon blood, brimstone, dragon bones, and what else? Dragon bones, dragon horns as well. But I'm not going to. Do you know what? Fun fact, I always make jokes about this being Pokemon, but I've never played Pokemon as far as I remember. I played Palworld though. You see the announcements today on Twitter from Palworld. You're not going to be gliding with a pal anymore. You have to use a glider, and you get kind of buffs from your followers, from your creatures. And then what was the other issue? You can't throw a pal out of an orb anymore to kind of summon them. Do I not have a harvesting tool? We're doing friendo. Let's collect a bit of blood crystal from him for golems. Cyndaquil. I have no idea about Pokemon at all, honestly. Bum 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 bum. On Twitter today, Palworld. Yep. Yep. It's in our Discord as well. In the Gaming General channel. Bum 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 bum. Love Palworld. Yeah, I want to do about a bit of a revisit of that soon, especially with the changes. I think it'll be kind of interesting to see. How do you use the illusory items you get from the anniversary redeem code? I just spawned in as items in my inventory, but I can't equip them. I left mine at home. I think. Do you do it in the Thaumaturgy you bench, friendos? Nintendo, yeah. College pick. I love Charizard. My favourite is Mewtwo. Let me see what it says on the thingy. I can't remember the last time I used illusory items that were granted. I already had those because I already had the Debauches of Decetto DLC, so I had the Bikini and then the Aquilonian. Conan. What does it say? What's up, friendos? What does it say? It doesn't say. I don't know. I think presumably you do it in the thaumaturgy bench. So if somebody's worked out how to do it, let me know. Dun, da, da, dun. Do do do. Okay. Check it out. Yeah, yeah. I assume it's just in there. I think so. Right. So I'm assuming you place the source item in the thaumaturgy bench, and then you place the illusion item. Just like it, but it's just a disposable illusion item. I assume. I don't know if it consumes it.
See that? In the name of Set, identify yourself.
Yeah. So you just put it in there. I assume like you would anything else. If you're gonna like transmog heavy armor with like a dancer's outfit, you just use the illusion as if it was a piece of that armor itself for the in the thaumaturgy bench. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe you could use it in fashionist as well. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Dun, bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's get our Heart of a Hero. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun. They are consume, are they? Okay. Drag and drop, and on the armor you want to change like weapon mods. Oh, I see. So you don't have to do the thaumaturgy bench. There you go. Thank you for telling us. What's everyone's opinion on Conan's sorcery stuff? I mean, just the sorcery in general. I find it... I like it on the whole. I do find it a bit clunky. I think the staff is a bit kind of slow, and I need a back button, please, because I don't use it often enough to know every single like button press or whatever, and having to restart from scratch if you want to go back is kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah. Plus I hate the bat boss, the bat dude or whatever. Done with AAA games, especially after they announce their prices for games now. Yeah, they're probably going to get more expensive when GTA comes out as well. By the sounds of it. Ba-dum-bum. Sorry, Leo. Ba-dum. Only level it for teleports. Yeah, I do it to kind of go through the motions and show the items. If we're on Sipta, then I want the teleports definitely, and I like it for the elixir of rebirth. I think being able to re-roll your perks for your thralls is kind of essential if you care to. I mean, everything's optional, really. Obsessed with it, always default to when trying something new. But for me, I just don't like being corrupted. I guess I'm just like old school like that. I just hate even the tiniest bit of corruption. It drives me mad. Which is one of the reasons why we've got Leonil with us. So I don't have to worry about it. But even then, I still avoid corruption, which is just like ingrained in me. I think the perks are cool. I would like to be able to see the perks before I like click into them and stuff like that. Oh, we got another festering one. Chat, I think that's like the 4th we've got on this playthrough, or at least the 3rd. That's crazy. More expensive. It's a pity we missed gaming. Yeah. I did change a surprise meme, not the orb throw. That's definitely key to their IP. Yeah, however, I'm surprised Pocket Bear went as far as to make the summon close to you a ranged summon without the orb isn't trademarkable. Shows up in plenty of other games, must have figured better safe than sorry. So it's one thing to try to trademark it now and compete for that, but to trademark it like in retrospect is where I'm kind of wondering if they'll get away with it. I think if it was held in courts in different countries, I think it probably just wouldn't get away with it. But I guess Nintendo are just very like powerful. In Japan, I guess. Any useful parts, sorceries, teleport stones, and transmog. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the transmog is essential, I think, if you're playing on like officials and console. That's true, actually. I would like to see it develop, though. You know. And I would like things like, if you're going to do things like slow falling, I want that to be like a quick cast. I don't want to be like standing there waiting for 5 minutes. I mean, it's not 5 minutes, I'm exaggerating, but I want to be able to just yeet off the sides of things and just kind of very quickly cast a spell. I guess. Dun, 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 dun. So I was checking out the mod maps earlier, and at some point, maybe in the next week, I will do like a bit of a checkout of like Savage Wilds and the new Shem map, things like that. I was thinking about doing it today, but I just wanted to do some straightforward Conan today. For the anniversary, you know. Perfected heavy armor is probably the easiest to maintain. Yeah. Tried a bit of Shem the other day. Did you like it? I would quite like to do Shem after like freeing my character, because that's how it's supposed to do, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of this character in this world yet. So yeah, we might just kind of like, we're kind of mostly finished on this playthrough, I would say. If I could get myself a Bladesmith, then I'll kind of feel like we've done most of the things. Maybe we'll do a bit of Kurak today. We'll see how we get on, see how my energy holds up. When I play official servers these days, always fully corrupt with War Party. Really? Turned you into a tanky beast? War Party is fun, gotta say. I do like well-trained, though. I want to see my friendo be, like, strong as possible. But I get bored very quickly if I'm not doing, like, a huge amount of damage. I always want to, like, do the most damage possible in games, personally. And I just like having someone, like, with me as company to carry stuff and... Yeah, I miss the bearers being really, really strong, to be honest. Feels so much more powerful with this weapon, honestly. So much better. Ooh, we got... I don't know if I've got this so far. This is the Commander's Helmet. It is basically a sandstorm breathing mask. So it works in sandstorms and in gas. And it gives you a lot more armor value than the basic sandstorm breathing mask does. And it looks way nicer as well. So this one only gives you 14 armor value. This was crafted with a shield right as well. So it gives you even less usually. And I've done an armor reduction kit on it. So you can see you actually get 143 armor. So really nice for like the volcano if you're fighting enemies in the Terrace of the Tenders, things like that. Or if you're in the Dagon dungeon and you want to wear like gas protection fighting against the poison friendos. Let's take our fragment. See, I love that one. That's always a favourite of mine. It looks very much like the Aquilonian armour in the game. Not the Aquilonian DLC. But just like the... There's an Aquilonian set. It looks like the Commander set, basically. Why I assume they get away with so much stuff. I know. I feel bad for Palworld, honestly. Own the DB for yourself for story continuity, then you want to come back to it, switch the DB back in again. I guess so. Yeah, I definitely should probably get to a point where I'm saving my worlds. One thing I really like about like Valheim is I have all my previous worlds still there. I can revisit my very first Valheim playthrough and character if I want to. I like that without having to do anything special, you know? I think that's good. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo. Okay, let's see what the bat boss person gets us today. I think we already got the black feather helm. We've already got like 2 riptides. And I decided, given that it only weighs like 1, we would keep a riptide on us. Which is the underwater breathing staff. Rather than the Palworld lawsuit is going through means Digimon should have full access to swing a bat and Nintendo Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, I guess, what happens. Yeah, I would like to like revisit it and see how it feels with those changes they've made. So they can keep developing it. So normally I would fight this bat further down there, but because we have Leonil clearing our corruption continuously, we can just fight up here. All right, quivering arrows. Nothing too exciting. So yeah, these do 18 damage and 13% armor pen. I decided to switch to the Kari bow, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I don't think I did. I put a master weapon fitting on it, and it does 34 damage and 21% armor pen with a master weapon fitting. So that is my bow of choice now. Plus, it's gorgeous. It goes with my outfit. Do you know what I mean? Pal World. Yeah, I knew what you were saying. Yeah. Conan and Pal were my top 2 favorites. Are they? Yeah. I did do a bit of a playthrough on Pal World, like when it first came out, but I've been meaning to kind of revisit it. I think it's like so ADHD friendly. It's like so satisfying. It's like, yeah, very entertaining game. And I'm also planning to do like a Minecraft series, but I think with that one I will probably record it off stream. So on a day when I'm not streaming, I'll just like record that basically, I reckon. Just because I think it's quite a polarizing game. Some people will really like, hopefully enjoy it, and a lot of people will be like, ugh, Minecraft, ugh. Do you know what's funny? I didn't like Minecraft until the Neebs guys, if you ever watch the Neebs guys. So I watched their second like Minecraft series, and that convinced me to play it. And then now I just love that game. I've been playing it off stream. Bum 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 bum. What are you doing with that tree, mate? Bum 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 bum. Feels so zippy today. All this agility. Power wasn't seen by the masses. It might not have even gotten their attention. Yeah. I mean, Craftopia is like very inspired by Zelda, which I never played, but I played a bunch of Craftopia. Yeah, it's not great for consumers though, is it? When they kind of crack down so much. It's like music, trying to sue people for using the same chords and stuff. Neebs guy, I love the Neebs guys, I must say. Yeah, try and craft a bit of redstone junkie, really. Yeah, I would love to stream it. I do think it might be just better for me to record it though, do like a let's play situation, because there's a lot of like just sitting and mining, and I don't know if I'll find anything to talk about while I'm mining. You know, I know that sounds kind of crazy. You not know what to talk about. But we got another commander's helmet. All right. Love that for us. So we're going to drop one of those. We don't have a need for that. Sometimes F doesn't work to loot all. Right. So that's all of them, I think. Did we fight the first guy? We did. So let's head to Mounds. See if we can get ourselves a Bladesmith. Watching Neebs since the day they started. Have you? So were you watching like the cartoon stuff before, like their other stuff? I've been watching them for ages. I don't watch as much like other people's content these days though, which is strange. I mean, I do, but I tend to watch things that are kind of outside of my kind of area. You know what I mean? I mean, I watch YouTube continuously, basically. In Minecraft recently, it's a lot harder than I remember. Yeah, and it's quite a savage game, really. You know. What am I looking for? Water. Let's eat some of this. Dun, da, da, dun. Still don't have a potion station, and the Nether is just yeah, I thought about doing like a hardcore playthrough, but I've never fought the Wither. I've never fought, I never done like a, what is it called? Underwater temple thingy, whatever it's called, Ocean Monument. I did fight the Elder Dragon, Ender Dragon, sorry, like when I played through like a few years ago. I died a bunch of times. So I don't think I could do like a hardcore playthrough and be successful. So I'd like to just do like a normal one. But, you know, shaders and whatnot. Playing RL Craft lately, have you? Yeah, I think I cried when Vic died as well. Super sad. It's awful. For a fact, when you mine, you sing the female gully dwarf. You taught me that. Are you talking about Return to Moria? Yep. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun. Started watching the animations of Doralis. Yeah, I never used to watch those. But I heard them talk about it. Yeah, I first found them from like Conan stuff. Because a friend of mine that I used to play Conan with, this is long before I was a streamer, like recommended them to me. So I watched them from that, and then I kind of watched a bunch of their stuff and really like binged it. Yeah. Back on yeah, Hank and Jed. Yeah, I never watched that stuff. Okay, we got a Helm of the Brute, which is a strength buffing item. It's good. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so what are we going to do now? We're going to head up some mounds. We'll just keep up, go through Crown Grove, maybe look through Sep as well. Bum-ba-da-bum. Minecraft in VR. I don't think I could do anything in VR, honestly. I don't even like, what is it called? When it's like a huge screen in the cinema. What is that called, people? Yeah, I don't think I could do VR. I'd probably get like motion sick or something. Be amazing, especially with a good create. I've got BSL shaders, and I found a mod called Ambient Sounds 6. And it's, oh my god, it completely transforms the game. I really hope they add ambient sounds like natively or whatever. It adds like seagull sounds and stuff, and just like wind and kind of like just general sounds that are just missing from the game. So nice. Yep, yeah, so I might start that maybe this week, perhaps. Have my VR exercise. Get motion sickness too, yeah, but only in some games. Beat Saber is fine, yeah. I think I might have like a small heart attack if I did Beat Saber. It would be too much of a jump for me, I think. Console Minecraft VR is terrible, is it? Just like bad quality. Yeah, the first time I played that game was on PlayStation, like a lot of things, I guess. I think that's where I fought the Ender Dragon. I think so. Yeah. IMAX, thank you, Tegwind. There you go, IMAX. Oh, it's been a week. Dun, 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 dun. And I've got a decent computer. You need to get a mod pack with shaders. Yeah. Yeah, I really like BSL. BSL's my favourite. I mean, there's a lot of choice, though. Yep, and I've got Sodium. It's like Fabric is the mod loader. Sodium is apparently supposed to kind of improve performance. I've also got ambient sounds and then BSL shaders. Really, that's it, I think. There is something that's like a dependency. I forget what else, but yeah. Been really liking it. I really enjoy like all the farming and, you know, villager trading, that kind of thing. Curious to see Among Us VR, are you? Yes. I would like to play Among Us like 3D at some point. I know somebody was like, we don't need that game, but I would quite like to try that. I never played the original. Phasmo VR is way too much, but yeah, I just don't think I could do Phasmo. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I got lucky and didn't get motion sickness when doing smooth rotation and movement. Yeah. I am quite sensitive to like motion sickness in games. Ambient sound need for Minecraft. Yeah, I really, really recommend it now. You go into the jungle and it's deafening, I have to say. That's the only thing. But like just like sailing around, that kind of thing, or like moving between biomes. It's like different sounds. It's lovely. I've seen people talking about it recently. Absolutely, phone is dying, got to grab a charger. Back next time, have fun with the mounts. Alright, take care. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. It's an all-in-one shaders realistic mod. Which one's that? Oh, 7 days in VR. I see, I see. Yeah. Do, 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 do. 7 days is on my list of things to play. Do, 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 ba, da, bum. Poor lady. Speaking of 7 days, I just nabbed Icarus yesterday. Curious about it. I started my channel on Icarus, played a lot of it, and then I got kind of sick of it because I was talking about this yesterday actually. I got kind of sick of it because you had to start completely from scratch every mission, which originally was kind of perfect for me because I like that. I kind of like the first day of any survival game, starting from scratch, building like your basic kind of crafting tools and things like that. And then when you kind of got further on in the game, it was kind of annoying because you would have just finished building a house, building all the machines and things and equipment you needed to do the mission, and then you'd have to start completely from scratch the next time. So I didn't like that. But back then there was no kind of permanent world that you could have, which I know is a thing now, so I will be revisiting it at some point. Usually I avoid fighting these guys because they corrupt you, but I have Leonil with me. I would usually just keep going. But they do drop Spectre Coating, and Spectre Coating is good for fighting the undead. Be careful because they don't always stagger depending on a weapon. Bum, ba-dum. Sweet. Oh, we'll take his bag of cash. I don't know what a skeleton's doing with the bag of cash. We're going to switch to truncheon so we don't unfriend somebody. Changed a lot in Icarus. It's a whole new game now. Yeah. Is it like a perfect time now to jump back into it? Or is it like... Is it kind of a soon situation? Right, let's switch out our weapons. Go to the main mound first. It's a dude. Question mark? Yes. I don't know why I'm struggling to tell if that's a dude or not. It's the FOV probably. Right, let's give you a truncheon so you don't kill something valuable.
Frozen Duck just subscribed with Prime.
Frozen Duck, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. Inkle, inkle. Right, let's dump some stuff on this dude here. Okay. Let me get my bindings out. Let's see if we can find ourselves a Bladesmith. All right. I don't know what that noise is supposed to be. Fury. She's going to be on knockout duty and I'll do the unfriending. So I'm going to pick up any hardened steel arrows. Who we got? Who we got? Oh, I'm a tier 3, so this could be Work of the Lost Tribe. This mound itself is like kind of perfect, really. It has so many good crafters. Let's just check the ground. Sumerian, Tanner. That could be Grat Stinkfinger, who's a hilariously named Tanner. Who are you? Smelter tier 2. That could be a named smelter. Sorry about that. Apologise. I always leave this food because it changes your food buff to an armor like buff, and I don't really care for that too much. Oh, let's take the Spectre coating. Dun 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 dun. Exclamation mark, take it in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC of your choice, by the way, for the game. Don't have Seekers of the Dawn or Scepter. Everything else is available. I'm going to give away 3 keys today. Steam. To celebrate the birthday. Did I see a named person? No. Oh yeah, Gather of the Dark. We already have a sorcerer, and we don't really have any benefit from the named ones. So I'll take your little pouch. What is he doing up there? Crikey, Charlie. Which server should I join? Well, it's up to you. We have a Scepter server and a Exiled Lands server. If that's what you mean. Become friends with the team. They're doing great things. About to release a World Boss DLC. Are they? New armor. Yeah, I changed my clothes today. Felt like a change. Mom, can we get a tier 4 sorcerer? We have a tier 4 sorcerer at home. You don't need 2. Put that back. Change that. Yeah, so if they're about to release a DLC, maybe I'll do like a bit of a revisit when that comes out. Seems good. Right. Let's see if we can find a Delincia. So we have one Delincia Snow Hunter who we haven't used at all in this playthrough yet. Strangely. What's the difference between the servers? They're 2 different maps. Exiled Lands is the kind of the base map, the vanilla map, the first map that came out, and then Scepter is a DLC, an expansion. It's got different kind of gameplay, cosmetics, things like that. So I would suggest, if you haven't played the game before, I would suggest you play Exiled Lands first. You could do whatever you want, you don't have to, but I would suggest you play Exiled Lands first and then move on to Scepter. Partly because I think the graphics on Scepter will kind of spoil you. Because they did improve graphics for that map. The recipe for herbal tea is here, by the way, which we already learnt. Well, come on, relax, take a road off, yeah. Oi, get back here. Get off my Leonel. Don't be fooled by my character. We are actually very heavily armoured right here. Like a lot of armour. This is just transmogged. Which is why these guys aren't doing too much to me, but they really hurt. Sorry. Apologise. Get the jailer. So I think I hear a Zamorian barkeeper behind me. Which we already have like a few barkeepers. Are you chatty? Say something. Hello? Are you not a barkeeper?
Please, listen.
Yeah.
There isn't much time.
Yeah.
I have a proposition.
What's your proposition, mate? Go on then. Too late. Too slow. Yeah, we already have barkeepers, so a berserker. We could take you. Let's get him. So, where should we drop down? We are going to take a little bit of damage. But we can tank it. We got 700 HP. Sweet. What a clobbering exactly. Exile Land first before Scepter. Yeah, definitely. Yep. I think Sipta will make more sense to you as well when you do Exiled Lands first. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we got a Berserker. Didn't really want to come with all this stuff. Just pretend I didn't drop valuable things on the ground. Just imagine I didn't. Do do do. What have new how to go game? I see words there, but I'm not sure about the order. Do 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 do. Da, da, dum. The one at home is an older model. Yeah. What's different about it? It was very similar, but it's new. Oh, okay. Can't have it. So, Delincia can spawn in that mound back there where we kind of clobbered somebody. That first one over... Not where we clobbered somebody, where we unfriended somebody in that one over there. She can be in this area over here, which is what I call the Circle of Death. She can also be a roaming person here. And then she has a spawn over there. Those are like the 4 kind of main spawn points at mounds. She looks like this lady, except this is the jailer that just uses her model. It feels sacrilegious to unfriend a jailer that looks like her though, doesn't it? Take the key. Sorry about that. Apologise.
Let us talk quickly before anyone notices.
No, I'm alright, mate. See you later. He didn't like ask her fleas of 1,000 camels to infest my armpits this time. We were disappointed. Ba-da-bum. Do-do-do. So she can be one of these people, but she's not right now. This is a carpenter.
Friend or foe, stand be seen.
God take you! Take this! God take you! Take death!
I mean, we're having no problems with Leonel whatsoever. You know, when people say to me, who's the best fighter? Who should I use? Is this person any good? There are so many viable fighters. If you want to absolutely min-max, you can do. But Leonel is doing a fantastic job here. Plus, she's giving me the benefit of making me heal faster and then clearing my corruption. And she survived pretty well. I don't know if she's actually died yet. I don't think so. We did obviously avoid fighting Rocknose with her, Rockslide with her yesterday. We did lose Doombringer, who has 20,000 HP. But we revived him. So yeah, she did really well. We did like Wine Cellar. We did like 8 dungeons. Well, not 8 dungeons. 8 hours of dungeons yesterday. Oh, how many dungeons did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, well, I guess 8 dungeons. We haven't claimed our ranger armor actually. Let's claim that. A recipe for a very high agility buffing light armor.
Dragon21 just subscribed for 9 months.
Dragon, thank you so much for the 9 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. I love these little awnings. Very nice. Do 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 do. So this can be Volfellis the Hammer. Anytime you see a blacksmith, it can be Volfellis at Mounds of the Dead. I'm unfortunately aggroing everybody. And this can be Rethrus the Burdened, who is one of the two like bearers that you don't get from purges that I would consider worth getting. I mean, for the kind of carry slots, all the named bearers are worth getting if you want to like move house or like just, you know, go on like a harvesting mission or something like that. But Rethrus the Burdened and Ulrich the Mountaineer, who you get from the Nordheimer camps now, I would consider those to be like, you know, the best, the most kind of have the best survivability, you know, but they're still not very good anymore, unfortunately. Oh, is the service on your Discord modded or vanilla? The gameplay itself is vanilla, I would say, you know, arguably, but we have quality of life mods. We have about 10 quality of life mods. But there's like no kind of gameplay changing mods. We do have better thralls. Okay, this can be Volfelis as well. Which means you can have more people following you if you want to. And you can pick up thralls and reset their stats and stuff. But apart from that, it's just quality of life, basically. And it's modded really the same as my game. So let's go up to Stargazers and see if we can find Volfelis up there. I guess we'll be looking for another Leonil and Delincia as well. The best fighter is the one that lives and still looks hot. There you go. Arguably. Yeah, I'm really glad we got Leonil early. So I guess we've just been using her because of that. So usually it takes me forever to find him. Right, onwards, friendos. So I haven't had any of the encounters recently. If you guys had them, we didn't have the sacrifice interrupted at the Bridge of the Betrayer yesterday. I haven't seen Stormsick. Has anyone had any of the like map encounters recently? I'm just wondering if we're going to get the witch hunt up here. Just curious, might join once I get paid. Yeah, go for it. Our servers are free to join, by the way. There's no paywall at all. Everyone's welcome. Okay, we've got 2 crafters. Taskmaster 1. Fighter 2. Obviously the jailer. Alright, mate. Stop it now. Thank you. Such a delay on the music. It's so disconcerting when you hear the music kick in. It's a bit late. All my homies love a witch hunt. Yeah. So let's see who we get in here, because we've had some really good people from this cage. I don't recognise you, madam. Are you from the volcano? Nordheimer. So I feel like this camp here gives us Nordheimers. And then down there in the cage where the alchemist and cook or whatever, cook is jailer, I feel like that's always a volcano person. Yeah, iron broadsword. If they had like an obsidian weapon, I'd assume they were a volcano person. So I'm going to let you go, friend. Be free. Bum, 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 bum. I would quite like it if instead of them just disappearing, you see them just like walk away. You know, if you break bonds. Oh, I forgot about you. Sorry. It's like, I've been here for weeks. Somebody save me. Just keep going, people. Oh. ODO. Remember, whoever recommended me ODO. What is that? Doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Hey. So in single player, if you run away and come back again, people will reset, whereas on obviously servers, gotta wait 15 minutes. So if I kind of cycle between here and Stargazers, we might be able to get Vorfellis today. We're tier 2, Tanner.
God, take you.
No names. That penalty, oh. It takes so long to come back. So we're going to end up with a bunch of hardened steel arrows. Alright, mate. Calm down. It's not like you died or anything. Bum, 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 bum. So I don't care for the sorcerer. Maybe, are you Grat? Nope, he ain't Grat. So I don't even have to unfriend them in single player. Do you want to check for Leonils? Nope, I don't think you're a Leonil, mate. Something tells me. All right. Black Desert. No, Odio. What is Odio? Oh, small overhaul for the dungeons that makes them interesting at level 60. Overhauled some of the items in game, set bonuses, additional abilities. Nice. Like as far as overhaul goes. Nice, that's cool. Sweet. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Now, we could avoid over there, but I still kind of want to get a Delencia. So I guess we'll check all the spawns. We're kind of going backwards on ourselves now. And I kind of want to see who we get in this cage next, because I'm assuming it's reset. Oh, he's gone. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Alright. She's definitely not dressed for mounds, is she? She's more of like a tropical holiday kind of destination vibe today. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. Glad to see the Bector when it's getting its work out. I know, I love it so much. It makes me so happy. So fun. The Bector Corbin is an agility hammer. That's what makes it special. So I get to use my agility build and use a hammer. So I just love it. I get to be really nimble and fly around and stuff. You get off, my friend, there. So it's one of my 2 favourite weapons. And we only got it yesterday at the end of stream. Yep. I really like it against, because it's good against like skeletons. It's good against people in like the unnamed city, people who are not, you can't bleed and poison, that kind of thing. Good crowd control. It's powerful. Take my arrows. So this should always be a barkeeper. Oh, they've gone, I see. Interesting. So I guess if you don't loot the cage, they go on cooldown. As if, even if... okay, it's a flying person. As if you have looted it. I wonder how long it's going to be before it comes back. Because I haven't like, cycled around like this on single player. Hammer time, MC Hammer time. Oh my god. Almost Leonil, just need a bit more. Yeah, we could totally put a wig on him. We could call him Leonil, be just the same. You're picking up all trophies and platinum. Nice. Very nice indeed. Which weapon is the other favourite? Baltier's Razor, that's it. Yeah, Baltier's Razor is my other favourite. It's just really cool because it weighs, like, basically nothing as well. Good for cleaving through groups. And it got me through solo, like, level 10 Purges and Almariah. And then certain enemies, like Rock Slides, that I can't really get hit on. Because he moves around so much and he's hard to hit. Can't really hit him with Vector Corbin. But I can do my, like, two-handed sword. And you might say, well, why don't you just do a strength build? Well, I like to be able to I like this. I want to be able to dodge, you know. I want to be able to do a lot of damage, solo enemies, and, you know, be nimble, basically. Hey, hello, sir. I don't know if I have a named carpenter. These are the venom-infused daggers, but I've transmogged them to look like the pristine Kari daggers that we picked up from the wine cellar. These are a favourite of mine, but I don't really like them for NPC camps. Because once you start fighting an enemy with them, it's very difficult. You can't stop the bleed or poison. You can't kind of cleanse that once you've started it. So if you accidentally hit somebody that you realise is going to be useful... It's just a bit of a nightmare. I have lost people like that before, like valuable thralls. Okay. Not Volfellis. Neil's just on crowd control duty. Good heals, so take those. There's the fake music that doesn't signify anything. Oh, this is the salted exquisite meat recipe location in this this mount here. Okay, this could be Work of the Lost Tribe, but it's not. This could be Volfellis. We'll do one more round and then we'll go somewhere else and we'll come back. See if we can get lucky. So we'll do Stargazers again. Yeah, Stargazers, yes, that's where we're going. Yeah, we were there before. Does its flavor text have anything to do with extra bits? Like it mentions it's like a pick to combine with. I don't know what I must have missed something, sorry. Oh, the significance of it. It is just a hammer, that's all it is. Combines a hammer with a pick. I don't know. I guess it's just implying the damage, I suppose. No, it doesn't perform as a pick or anything. It's just a nice looking hammer. She went flying. Okay, let's have a snackage. Something's hiding in his inventory there. It was just smashing knight helmets, was it? Real weapon with a pick on the other end of the hammer. I see. Named after that, I guess. Purges happen. When's your next purge? Oh yeah. Well, next purge, yeah, is whenever we want to, yeah. We did a level 1 purge just to show people like how to do it, and I put that on the YouTube channel, kind of just cut out like just that little section. Because I always... Ooh, crikey. Gave me a bit of a fright. Because I do get people who are like nervous about purges commenting sometimes on YouTube, and I just wanted to show people that if you like get to level 60, if you're kind of nervous about doing a purge, you could do a level 1 purge, just kind of get your feet wet quite easily, and you can always run away if you kind of don't want, you know, if it gets a bit too much or whatever. I wanted to kind of show that. I love my back to Corbin so much. So fun. Right, that's still empty. That's fine. Ooh. Ancient arrow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. 3 damage, 10 armor pen. An arrow of evil and ancient design. Chat, have you seen that before? Are they craftable? Is it just something I ignore because it doesn't do much? Yes, but recently? Is it a Sipter item? Anytime there's something I don't recognise, I always assume it's originally from Sipter. I've never seen that before. Never seen an ancient arrow and all their mods on this server. So this is single player. I am using mods, but they're quality of life mods. So as far as I know, none of the mods that I'm using have any like additional like lootable items at all. The only difference really when you move around the map is you'll see lamplighters in place of cooks. Ancient arrow. Ah. It's on the wiki. Who knows what sorcery is etched upon the head of this ancient arrow? All that's known is that every shot with it weakens an enemy, corrupting their soul and leaving them gasping for relief. Arrows can be equipped by dragging them over the bow in the inventory. It's on the wiki, people. It does say here, this article or section is not currently implemented within the game, but it's in the game file, so maybe they've just added it. Interesting. So yeah, it's not to do with mods, that's just like somehow in my game. I wonder if it corrupts enemies then. It sounds like it does. PvP arrow, yeah? That's kind of cool. OC real quality of life and cosmetic mods. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Be a weird item hidden in one of the mods or something. Who knew? I doubt it. I doubt it. So yeah, if you see any ancient arrows, let me know, people. We saw 5 in that box. So it looks like it's going to corrupt an enemy. I assume it won't have any effect on an NPC. Yeah. Corruption. Is it just AoE? Yeah. How cool is that? I am gaining corruption, so it'll affect you as well. Obviously, I have Leonil here who's cleansing my corruption. Interesting. Gonna start looking, yeah. That's pretty cool. Don't know when they added... Yes, but recently, don't know when they added him. Named after Old French for Raven's Beak. Oh, is that Bector Corbin? Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. We only got 5. We can't craft them by the looks of it. That's cool. Sorry. Apologise, mate. Right, last look through here, and then we'll move on and we'll come back. Look out for names. Get off my lady. She kind of... He run out of food, lady. Nope, she's good. Let's give her some heals. With the Better Thralls mod, she'll help herself to a drink of those. It's kind of funny what happens to their voices when you run out of stamina. You're like... You're all discombobulated. Ooh. Hello, friend. Bit of jungle grog. Don't mind if I do. Agility buffing drink. Or classes of food. Okay. Let's look around. Bum-ba-dum. Dinner, beef sandwich and homemade strawberry milkshake. You know, I couldn't sleep last night for ages and ages, and I had a tin of... Oh, hello. I guess we'll get you. I had a tin of rice pudding in the cupboard. So I had rice pudding in, like, the small hours of the morning. Isn't that crazy? But it made me sleep. Have I... She's fine. Just playing support here. Come on, come with me, mate. Gonna get you some high fiber foods. Oh god, there's a fresh berserker there. Get away! Bum, bum, bum. I think mini-maps are, like, if you're gonna use them anywhere, I think mounds are, like, where you should use them. It's so easy to get confused about directions, honestly. Then midnight puddings with 4 jello. Yeah, I really wish that had some, like, jam or something to put in it, but it was lovely and relaxing. I might get emergency rice pudding and put it in the cupboard, just in case of that, you know. Do-do-do-do. Dun-dun-dun. The new compass is kind of cool. Yeah, there is a compass included in Hozarv's UI mod. And also, because I've been playing for such a long time, I don't need, like, a map or a compass. But I do think it's good that they've added it. I think a mini-map would have been much more kind of valuable. I just kind of got used to just hitting M quickly when I was, like, you know, when I'd been playing the game for a while. First time I played through the game, I had absolutely no idea about the map whatsoever. And, yeah, kind of miss the days. I wish I could... I mean, I don't wish I could wipe my memory of this game and start again, because obviously that'd be such a waste of 8,000 hours, people. But I do wish I could kind of have that first experience again. That would be kind of fun. Hello, Lumito. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? And it navigates by landmark these days, yeah. That's why when you play on a server, it can be quite confusing because your landmarks can be, like, hidden by people's buildings and stuff. She's got him. She'll be good. Sorry. Apologise. I don't think there was somebody back in the cage, was there? Should we just double check? way. Doing well, hope you're all right. I'm alright, I'm alright. My M key was broken for a week or two and it was not a fun time. I think someone was saying yesterday that they unbanned their M key, weren't they? To do like a no map challenge for, I think, Savage Wilds, I think it was. Do 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 do. Oh, best way to have the first experience again is to run an overhaul. A lot of that first experience feeling because we're not knowing what you're doing, and running an overhaul can certainly provide that. I do think potentially mods can really help with it, definitely. But I will do some of the the modded maps at some point. At least like a first look kind of thing. Friend of mine got a beta key. Really, very nice. Cool, 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 cool. Right, one last look for Volfellis and then we'll get out of here. Don't need to be tracking our journeys anymore. Okay. What you doing up there, buddy? One of these times, one of these people will be named, even if it isn't what we want. Comfort to knowing what you're doing in a game too. Yeah, definitely. I do like being able to go into autopilot in this game. And I still get a real kick out of a new playthrough. Fortunately, otherwise I would not be doing it. Bum, 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 bum. I do find the combat very satisfying in this game. Hey, no Blacksmith. I also find it very fun and satisfying knocking people out. But I do miss the, I have mixed feelings about the special, specific named people that you had to have for specific things. It does take away some of the kind of excitement, I suppose. But I definitely think that we spent way too much time looking for specific people. Okay, so I know that's like a bit of a contradiction. I just think they probably should have increased the spawn rate of the individual named crafters rather than completely take away the mechanic altogether. Because you used to have a specific person to make the perfected armors. Epic flawless, sorry. I kind of miss that. It meant that you really had a reason to kind of explore different areas of the map specifically for people. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess they've done that with the bearers. I wouldn't be quite so disappointed in that if the good bearers were better than they are. I think Ulrich, the Mountaineer, and Rethrus, if they're going to be like the best ones, they should be better than they are. I don't think they're like very exciting anymore, and it makes me kind of sad. But yeah, I used to spend so much time looking for Gur Legbiter so I could wear the Hyperborean Slaver Epic Flawless version. And I just think all they needed to do was just increase the drop rate, the spawn rate of them, you know. Effectively, it was so confusing it was, yeah. And I also think that the temperature system was much better back then as well. I really liked it. It was better than what we have now, which is kind of a bit of a mess, really. They're very confusing for players. One of my favourite sets in ODO is Treasure Hunter set. It raises your armour value based on the amount of gold you're carrying, really. If you're over encumbered with at least 100 weight units of treasure, you become immune to knockback and can cause your own knockback periodically on hit. That's cool. It's novel. Right. So where should we go while we're waiting for like respawns? Bum, 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 bum. We do have a map. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Running around with 40k gold and 2,400 armor is hilarious. Yeah. Let's go knock out some sorcerers, shall we? The headhunter event. We'll take this stuff home first because we've got a full inventory. Going home, we can take that. So, pink teleporter for the sinkhole. Yeah, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC of your choice for this game. I don't have Seekers of the Dawn or Scepter. Everything else is available. And I don't know if you've seen it, but on Twitter today, for the 7th anniversary of the game, let me post it in the chat again. There is they're giving away like a transmog for the Debauchees of Decketo Bejeweled Bikini and the the Aquilonian, what is it called? Dragon something armor from the Aquilonian DLC. I will post it in the chat. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum. There it is. There you go. So basically, I'll read out what it says. It's a freebie for everyone. Go to the bazaar, select redeem code and enter anniversary 2025 for a free pack of illusions for the Black Dragon and Decketo Libertine armor. I never knew it was Libertine. I always call it just the Bejeweled Bikini. Additionally, if you didn't get a chance yet, the golden pickaxe and fake death emotes. You got a chance to get those as well. You only get the items once, so please choose your character carefully. So presumably they will not persist on your account. It's not for your account, it's just for current character playthrough, whoever you choose basically. Dun 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 dun. Sweet. Beautiful. All right. Okay, let's go home. Drop off some stuff. I make so many characters. Yeah. I bet you have all the DLCs though, Neff. Do you not? You've got. I think you've got most of them from here as well, haven't you? Character locking seems a cruel choice. Yeah. I guess so. I mean, it's still a freebie, but I hear what you're saying. Been wondering about. Thank you for the link. Yeah, no problem. Kind of bummed about that. Would be nice to have it multiple characters, especially if you like to do new playthroughs. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I guess it's. I don't know. Is it harder for them to just give it to your account rather than just give you like a single-use item? Because it is single use. I don't know. Maybe the idea is if you like it enough, you'll buy the DLCs. I do think Decketo is 100% worth getting just for like the clothing, honestly, and like I don't know, bits and bobs. You also get like treehouse stuff as well. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. I am giving away 3 keys today for the DLC giveaway, by the way. 3 different DLCs. Well, whatever the individual people want. You can't win 3 times. But I don't have Seekers of the Dawn and I don't have Scepter. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Should we do a bit of bow? Oh, I forgot it's the corruption. We just corrupted him. This is the ancient arrow we just picked up from Mounds of the Dead, which I've never seen before. I don't know. It's not craftable. It's not in the feats menu. So let me know if you've seen it. But we got 5 of them in a box at Stargazer's Crest. Get out of the water. Where you going, mate? Oh, he's bugged. Are you stuck? It's alright if you are, you know. I hate the crocodile fight, honestly. It drives me crazy. Tail whip. Defeat menu. FE80. It'll be weird. Stop it now. Got the freebies. Nice. Wish they were for Xbox or a Trier key. Oh, the DLCs. Yes. The giveaway. Yes. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that. I only ever get Steam keys, I'm afraid. To decide which playthrough to load them on. Yeah, obviously my main one. Yeah. Whichever is your, like, collector one, I guess. Right, we'll get our key from this guy. Here we go. If there was one feature of the game that existed at some point in the past, what would you bring back, people? If you could just pick one thing, would it be the old purges? Would it be legendary chests next to bosses? Would it be locking legendary chests like to level 60 characters? Would it be, I don't know. What would it be? Cancel attack with spears. That counts. I mean, glitches, yeah, fine. Or would it be the bug where you launch yourself off the edge of the cliff, and if you had 80% armor mitigation, it would mitigate 80% of the damage that you would take from falling, which I always mention. I loved that one. It was super fun. Proper like lemming. Cancel attack. Old purges, yeah. The freebies, the DLC. The freebies are from DLCs. The golden pick though isn't from a DLC. That's just like a gift. I think it was for like one of the previous anniversaries. There it is, golden pick. I don't know why I'm not using that as a transmog currently. There you go. We could use that, couldn't we? On our, well, I guess we couldn't use it on our pickaxe. I'm always carrying around a pickaxe. Never played the game, but I would bring back my flying skeletal dragon mount. Love that. Love that. I wouldn't mind a flying skeletal dragon mount. That sounds cool. Oh, let the helmet repair legendaries again. Yeah. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? You can't repair legendaries, but you can if you get the Nemedian. That would make it super cool. Yeah. I do miss, I miss the Sword of Crom being like really cool and like feeling really special when you got that, you know? You can transmog tools, yeah, you can, definitely. There are different like weapon skins and things for like, you know, weapons and tools, and you can obviously transmog those as well. Yep. Yeah, with Fashionist you just put the transmogs here. And then it just, whatever you like draw out, it looks like it. Which is why these daggers look like pristine Kari daggers. Someone's following us. Did you see that? Right, let's drop some stuff off. What do you got, bud? Okay. I guess we'll keep the... what is it called? Spectre coating on him. Oh yeah, you can't make weapons look like tools now. You can transmog tools. Yeah, you can't make weapons look like tools now. What do you got? Plant fibre, wood branch plant fibre, stone and plant fibre, wood, twine and blood. That's a good one. Twine and ironstone, and 1,000 twine. Okay, we picked up 2 berserkers, which I'm probably going to keep in a box for now. Sorry about that. This is what the illusions look like when you claim them. Yep. So let's give it. Let's do an example. I already have this. I have the DLC for this, which is Decatto. So if I drag that on there, it won't work. It's got to be in my inventory. Somebody said you just drag it on. No, so it must be in the thaumaturgy bench, surely. Just dump these heavy things. Oh, that makes sense. Put the berserkers in the furnace, they'll like that. Get me out of here! You'll be fine in there, mate. Promise. So I'm assuming it's the thaumaturgy bench. Wait, that's the dyer's bench. My bad. So source stats, and then illusion. Yeah, so it's not just like a weapon mod. It's just in the thaumaturgy bench, basically. There you go. The goal is berserking. A little fire can't hurt. There you go. Perfect. Capture thralls chillaxing in the furnace. I'm pretty sure you should be putting the volcano ones in there, not the Sumerians. Yeah, just keep you in the furnace. You're going to like it. Perfect. Neat little mod that lets you make repair kits to repair legendaries. Oh yeah. Adds legendaries and unique level repair kit for each type. Repair legendaries and uniques. The unique not reducing durability. They're expensive to make those, so they're pretty endgame. I see. That's fair enough. It is nice that you can kind of bring back features that used to exist, I guess. You know, if you want to, using mods. It's always very good to change the game however you want to. Right, let's rebuff this lady. Doo-doo. Dun, dun, dun. Whenever I dump stuff in boxes, I always completely forget about it, and then I go to look, and it's like, who left this mess? Was it you, Doombringer? Da-da. Doo-doo. Okay, we're gonna go clobber some sorcerers. Da-da-dun-da-dun. Have a quick little drink for courage. I don't need to carry these pristine daggers around with me. Da-dum. Okay, always a battle trying to empty my inventory, honestly. Okay. So I did send them a message, because, Funcom, I mean, because I think there used to be a headhunter caravan outside here, and this made this a really good spot to, like, live. Before the Sacred Hunt event was on, before Almariah was kind of put in here, before this was, like, taken over. I wonder if the reason they haven't returned the Headhunter Caravan is because we need to access this cave. But I would like it. It would be really good if they could put the Headhunter Caravan back here, and just keep that cave open. I don't see why it would block it. And I just wonder if it's just kind of an error, having not returned it. Because this camp has a bunch of sorcerers in it. And it's just kind of perfect. And it also kind of brings this area to life a bit more, I think. So let's go towards the sinkhole. We could TP there. And then we'll knock out some friendos. Doo-doo. I mean, we could do it in the volcano. Where should we go that isn't... Should we do the volcano? I do have a dragon scale helm. So I won't get too hot. And there is one in there. Let's do it. We'll keep a weapon on her for now. Okay, let's go to the volcano. Get ourselves some sorcerers. And see what we can get from the Headhunter caravans. Have you ever tried the sorting chest? That's a mod, I assume. That would be nice. If the goal is berserking. Capture thralls chilling the furnace. I have the blacksmith one. Is there one for all? Berserker, this doesn't look like a sauna. Oh, sorting chests for all items to benches in storage. Other storage chests set your items to specific areas. So one thing I have never used with Unlock Plus is I think bearers will put away your items, won't they? I have never used that feature. I never took the time to work out how to do it. So I believe you can already sort things into like specific chests, right? I don't know, peeps. To the volcano. There we go. Let's make sure Doom Friendo's with us. We should probably put like a wheel down as well, because we might find some nice named people. So it's very hot at the volcano if you've never been here before. And if you don't have any kind of special like heat protection in your armor, this is a fantastic legendary item you get from the Red Mother boss in the Unnamed City, the big red dragon. She doesn't drop it very frequently. You might have to unfriend her several times, but this is my favourite piece of legendary armour because it gives you a huge amount of cold protection and a huge amount of heat protection. So I just carry it around with me. It doesn't weigh too much if you put an armour reduction kit on it, and then you don't have to worry about heat or cold at all. It's absolutely incredible. You just equip it whenever you need to. So I can be fine whilst in the volcano. It also gives us like 143 armour value, which is pretty decent. And I lost about 100 armor probably from not having my heavy helmet. If you don't have this, you don't have any kind of particular kind of armor for it here either, then you can just bring a stack of ice, and just every time you see this is going to be risky, every time you see this like impression on your HUD, then you are taking damage from the heat and you need to eat ice every time you see that. If you're very hot, we should be fine. Dies demonstrating. Healing. She should be fine. I think we need to cool ourselves down because we... Squirrel? I don't have any water with me, I don't think, because I'm drinking food. Chat! Oh, it's over now. There you go. Okay, the effect ended. There you go. So make sure you have some heals if you're going to experiment. There you go. Have a stack of ice with you. We had plenty of heals, so we were okay, but yeah. I guess the effect was going to last for a period of time unless we drank something. So yeah, bring a stack of ice and you can wear pretty much anything. Just make sure you're wearing heavy armor because the enemies here hit very hard. So here's one of the headhunter caravan events. We just need to knock out sorcerers and then we can trade them in here, knock them out, get them on the rope, click on this thing here, and then you'll get a bunch of obelisks, which is the currency for the headhunter caravan event. So you can buy, with the currency that you get, you can purchase a fighter, including a Delancia Snowhunter, or a crafter, including a dancer. Dancers count as crafters in the game, for 200 of the obelisks. And then you can also buy a variety of different schematics, which are not count bound. They only persist on your single character. So if you kind of restart the game, you have to do this all over again. Bear that in mind. Yes. So yeah, so we'll see how much like obelisks we can get. Each of the traders around the map, these kind of caravans are kind of located at different kind of points of interest around the map, kind of high traffic areas. A lot of NPC camps have them like Sepamaru. Different traders have different pieces of this armor. This is the non-epic and this is the epic version of it, which obviously will have more armor value and higher stats. So you can pick up different pieces from that. There you go. And then this guy will sell you supply materials, including a lot of steel, like 500 steel in one go. Bits and bobs, various things. We're not aggroing them, are we? So let's go look for some sorcerers. I think there's one in the Terrace of the Tenders. But there might be somebody up there. Hi. Can I equip like a different arrow so I'm not wasting these corrupted ones? So I don't really want to go over to the edge there and fight. Ooh, thank you very much. We're going to use a hammer on these guys. So the armor pen, they're so heavily armored. Bum, bum. There are much easier locations to farm this event, but, you know, they're like endgame now. Are you planning on streaming Dune when it comes out? No. I did put an announcement on Twitter, Blue Sky, and the community tab on YouTube. I'm not planning to play it. I mean, I'll probably at some point I will. Never say never and whatnot, but I'm not planning to cover it anymore. Nope. What she mentioned, the name of which escapes me. I did the anniversary redeem thing and got some illusory items, but don't understand how to use them. So go to your thaumaturgy bench. If you've learnt sorcery, go to your thaumaturgy bench. If you're looking at your bench, and this is, you'll have two boxes. You'll have source stats in one box, and on the right hand side you'll have illusion. Usually you would just put the like whatever the good piece of armor is that you want to keep the stats for, like whatever it is, and then you'll put like the pretty thing here. That's the best way to describe it. Here, and then click combine, and then you'll get your illusion applied. That's it. But you got to learn sorcery at, what is it called? Shellback Hollow. Over here on the map. You just go in, click on the back of the, go to the back of the cave, click on the book, which is on the table. It'll teach you how to craft its thaumaturgy bench, and that's how you apply it if you've never gotten around to doing that. No problem, no problem. A weapon ability that consumes the corruption of a target and does extra damage based on the amount of corruption consumed. Pair really well with the ancient arrow of PvP for several impressions. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? I wonder why it's just suddenly appeared. So these guys always used to be like super chill, and you could just run past them. And now everybody's like insta aggro in the volcano. Shall I give you a truncheon, my friend? So I see a sorcerer. I'm going to give you a truncheon, so don't kill them. Take that walloping stick away from you. We'll use our truncheon as well. This guy sells you tea. Iced tea.
No closer.
You want to cool down. Ooh, we got a named Tanner. I don't have any, I don't have like a bench here. Can we, like, fight away from the lava? Can we have, like, a little chat about that? Bring like, thank God someone said it. I was hoping someone would say that. T-Guy is, like, just chilling. We've had this Tanner, like, a bunch of times. I mean, she's been a member of staff many, many times before. And I don't know if we have a name Tanner, but I think we're okay. So let's take our sorcerer over to the Headhunter caravan, get a bit of cash. Anna needs to say squirrel more. Yes, that's definitely what's missing from my life, is saying squirrel more frequently. It's a real deficit. Absolutely. The bonking stick, yes. Got Ferris in that cage at Mans. Did you? Nice. I think your theory about volcano people being in that cage is true. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It is definitely really good people. That's like my favourite cage to get people from. Okay, so let's click on this cage and we see them in there, and now we got a bit of cash. We got 50 obelisks for doing that, so we can already get some supply materials, but I want to kind of turn this in for some better things. We did get, what did we do yesterday? We got a crafter and we got a fighter. I think the fighter was Marcos Bane of Beasts, I think, who's an archer from Sipta. And then we also got Oyvind Talltree from the crafter kind of purchase, which is fantastic, really. Like, Leonil and Oyvind Talltree are the best dancers in the game in terms of, like, you know, survivability, extra damage. So let's do some unfriendshipping. Oh, it's a sorcerer! Oh, God. Sorry, I nearly killed her. Sorry! Apologise. Nobody panic. Picture of calm. Dun 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 dun. Perhaps unlock plus. Oh yeah. That's the mod. Of course, it came with better rules. Check storage options of build hammer. I think unlock plus is the one that allows you to put things into your boxes using what are they called, bearers? I think so, but I just never used it before because I think it's showing on your shows on your radial dial when you click on a bearer, something to do with unlock plus. Right. Extra doll hairs. Sweet. Okay. So I don't know if there's any more sorcerers around. I assume there are. I think there probably are some on the terrace. So let's equip our... So we can't use our sandstorm breathing mask because we don't have any ice with us. We could buy some iced tea. Actually, do I have any silver? I have 29 silver to my name. So let's buy some iced tea and see if that keeps us cool enough in order to equip our sandstorm breathing mask, because otherwise we're going to get poisoned from the terrace. Hello, mate.
Buy something I haven't got all day.
Iced tea. So hopefully this cools me down sufficiently. It's going to get as many as I can. So if I unequip my... Let's put on the sandstorm breathing mask. What if I drink an iced tea? Yep. So we should be fine. Okay. Just very hot. Very hot is fine by me. We've got a minute and a half of that. Perfect. So now I won't get poisoned from the terrace. We can look for some sorcerer friendos. I've decided the caravan near the summoning place or the one in Sep is better for farming sorcerers for old coins in single player. I really like the one at the summoning place. We were there yesterday and there's like a bunch of sorcerers there. I really hope that they return, like I said before, I really hope they return the caravan next to our base. Because there's a bunch of sorcerers in that little NPC camp. The ruins of Almeria. Which is kind of funny that it's called that now since the fortress is gone. So we'll do less damage as well without our regular helmet, which buffs our strength and agility. Apologies. I think there's a sorcerer like lurking around somewhere. Let's deal with these people first. I'm gonna pop over here. We would be like getting stacks of poison on us right now if we didn't have this mask on. So we could have equipped actually our new commander's helmet that we got from the Unnamed City. We should have switched out our this one here, shouldn't we? Because this one has basically strength. This one has basically no armor, whereas the other one has like 143. There's a sorcerer. Nope. Hyborian fighter. That is the difficulty in the volcano, actually, is that apart from the lack of hood, I guess, on anything less than a named, it is a bit harder, really, to see if it's a sorcerer or just a Hyborian. Sorry! Apologise. Kind of feel mean, peeps. Right, let's have some, what is it called? Fill our water and our food up with a pork. Sorcerer, sorcerer, sorcerer. I usually just run through here. I don't actually know if there's any more. Time for sleep. Good night, Tegwind. Don't any of one of the caravan won't notice. Yeah. Just trade in a volcano person. Just a random. Like, I promise you there's a sorcerer. I saw them do witchcraft, honestly. It was terrible. Step also allows for going around hitting chests too, but so only place areas about 4 or 5. Yeah, really good. Yeah, because I like the boxes at Sep like really early on in the game. I don't really bother with it later on though. But the caravan is very good for like fresh playthroughs, I gotta say. Because that getting all that steel and stuff early game and iron and whatnot. Okay, these are just regular volcano friendos.
To be like this.
Sorry about that. Let's check over this way. Just stop putting everyone in the Skelos key and claim, yeah, saying you saw them casting stuff, that's it. It'll be like the Salem witch trials, won't it? I didn't do anything, you did. Saw him. I could hit you.
I never wanted to be here.
I get that. It's a bit of an inhospitable place, mate. There might be sorcerers like around the edges. These are just regular Hyborian friendos. These are just archers, I guess. Fighter, team of the Slithering. Very good archer. Is that cooling me down? It is cooling me down. Good. I don't think we're going to find any more sorcerers. So maybe near the entrance that we usually come into the volcano. Otherwise, I guess you'd just be like farming that one location, wouldn't you, really? Excuse me, mate. Can you not stand near the edge while I'm trying to beat you up? Thank you very much. Quite obliging. I hate this place. I have to switch to the gas mask. Yeah. I usually don't bring my gas mask and I just run through it and just ignore it because all it is alchemists. And there's much easier places to get alchemists. Because everyone's really mean and like hits really hard. See, he was such a bully, wasn't he? What a meanie. Ha! Foiled. It's a great place to get archers, though. If you want to get some good archers, get yourself some named volcano archers, or even tier 3s. Very good indeed. Organize the sorting chest on workshop. Just found it useful. Just dump everything in there, sent to wherever the item is sorted. Honestly, I would consider that. I think that might be something like that might be next on my list of like new mods. To add to the game and servers, because that sounds very handy indeed. Yeah. I don't want to change things like stack count, stack numbers or whatever. Excuse me. And I don't want to change. I don't ever want like build mods or stack things that change stack counts. And the reason for that is because if ever the mod isn't working, I don't want to lose items. I don't want people, particularly I don't want people, our servers, to lose items. So, because that's just obnoxious. You don't want that really, do you? So I always try to kind of avoid anything that's going to screw up your game if it isn't working. But something that organises things automatically sounds kind of cool. Calandras, you're a bad person. Stop it. Oh dear me. Usually find a named alchemist in Sep. Yeah, it's a good place to get them, especially with the purple lotus orbs. Yep. So good at storing stuff. I'm incredibly tidy and organised, people. I'm known for it. Absolutely. It's really like a principle of my personality. I just likes to like show people that I got hit by a meteor at some point. Don't know why he enjoys it so much. He's a bad person. Lone Fisherman's good too. Yeah, Lone Fisherman's good spawn. Load up on orbs and try and give it a try. Yeah, the orbs are really handy. So where did I see the sorcerers? They were all up here, weren't they? But I guess we'll try the other direction as well once we've clobbered these ones, because these should have respawned with it being single player. Mayhaps. Hello, mate. You ain't a sorcerer. Ow. Why did you do that? Oh, let me have a bit of tea. Sorry, mate. British, I can't fight without a cup of tea. Alright, lady, you don't have to be so dramatic. There you go. Let's try this direction. It isn't really the best place to hunt for sorcerers, but it might be that you had a base here or something. It's quite nice to have like an end game like base in the volcano. An outpost. Especially with the fighters being so good. So you might want to farm this just because it's nearby. The only reason to go to the different headhunter like camps is for the different pieces of Mad Prophet armor. So once you got that, I would just pick wherever you can find them, the most sorcerers in one location. So I don't have a map here. Where's my nearest map room? Alright, lady, don't be so dramatic. I don't have a map up here. I probably could do with a map up north somewhere. So if I'm like in the volcano or something, maybe a map in the volcano would be good actually. Maybe we do that. So ba-da-dum, doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-dum. Ow. Sorry.
I never wanted to be here.
Word. I don't use Pippi on my game at all, so I don't use /home, no. I use Pippi on the server because it's... I don't know how anybody would... Well, I guess there are alternatives, I guess. But I find Pippi very essential for server management. But...
Jester just subscribed with Prime.
Jester.
It's cozy time.
Jester, hello, lovely. Thank you so much for the 29 months. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Cozy time indeed in the volcano. Nice and warm. You know what I mean? It's been kind of chilly actually the last couple of days. I think the problem is in Britain is if the sky is clear in the evening, like in spring, summer, it's like, it can be just like super cold. So I'm like, I've got the heating on today. That's silly. What we got here? Archer. Let's have a cup of tea. Sorry. Yog's on his way, promise. I don't know why he's talking about Yog as a volcano guy. I don't know who the volcano people... I don't know if any lore people... Who would the, like... Who would they worship, if at all? Surely somebody... Is there like a serpent-y person? Never need heat in my 9th floor apartment. Yeah, it does get very hot here, I have to say, when it's like a hot day. And that might sound like a ridiculous statement to make. When it's hot, it feels hot, no. But, yeah, it is obnoxiously hot in here. Serpent dude. Who's the, Set? You would think it would be Set. Set, god of snakes. Maybe, yeah, I guess so. So why is he talking about Yog? As if Norway's any better, that's it. Yeah, Crom. Yeah. I would think maybe Set, because there's serpent men. Up, like in this place. Dun, 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 dun. British can't fight without a bottle of water. Perfect. Lovely. Love that. Tidy and organised. Eyeballs the Cimmerian berserkers in the furnace. Listen, in my defence, right, I was just trying to be quick so it didn't get boring for you all. That was you all, by the way. There's two separate words there, as it should be, people. Crime only if they were Sumerian. Yeah, only for Sumerians, yeah. Ooh, don't fight near the edge. We need some more voice lines when they get unfriended, don't we? Quality here. One, I believe in you. There you go. The thing that I find most jarring is when Lu Fei says, "Tell me your name so I can carve it in your power." What does he say? Doesn't he say like Nordheimer lines when he's fighting? He's all like authentic, kind of, you know, lore appropriate when he's doing his like little voice lines around the map and stuff. And then he starts fighting and he's like, he's talking about Nordheimer stuff. Steel and Sparks or something, isn't he? And it's so immersion breaking. Looked it up, it's set. Thank you for that, Stacey. As a Southern American, I object to wasting so many letters just to say you lot. So yeah, we would say everyone, or we would say you lot. But we never say Y''ALL. Let's get this mini boss, sorry. There's so much health. And is an orb person. You know how I hate the orb people. Excuse me. Stop it! Ouch. Stop it now. Don't be a meanie. Haha, you missed. What a fool. You're gonna get evicted from the orb club. The Wally Orb Club. That's right, I said it. Is this a named guy? Yeah, Tima. Does anyone call this... Does anyone pronounce Tima differently, by the way? I've always said Tima. Or sometimes I've said Tma. But I'm trying to be annoying. Oh, no volatile glands. No volatile... What are they called? Demon fire orbs today. Boring. Well, I don't know if there's any more sorcerers here. Give Jester half my tortellini. Half of his very fine-sounding beef and veg meal. Sitting down with dinner, just some hamburger steak. Oh, hamburger steak. Okay, cool. Oh, it sounds very nice. Green beans, garlic potatoes, and garlic bread with Mexican blend cheese all melting on top. That sounds very nice, honestly. I'm instantly hungry. Sounds great. Yep. I love a bit of tortelloni, though. Not bad dinner-wise. I have a small bit of salmon with steam mixed vegetables. Ooh. I haven't had salmon for so long. I always, like, fail to buy fish because it's got to be eaten, like, so quickly, or you got to, like, freeze it, I guess. So I just never get it, really. I eat so much chicken just because it's so convenient. Well, how are we going to get out of here? Let's leave this place. Let me think about this. Let's go along here. We can put our dragon scale helm back on. And then we can deal with the cold. Let's go. Let's blow this joint. Screw knows how to eat. I know. Nice snackages, people. What did I eat today? Oh, I ate some Jamaican food today. I had some, like, rice and peas. And some, like, curry chicken. Oh, shining poops. It nearly, like, jumped in the lava. That was almost... Wait, am I going a different way than I was expecting? No? Question mark? Question mark. Yeah, this is right. Okay. Just doubting myself for a minute. Yeah, like curry chicken and rice and peas. It was very good. Bit o' slaw. That's very interested in me right now, of course. Yes. Squeaky goes crazy for like any kind of fish, obviously. I mean, particularly like if I have like a tin of tuna or something, she goes absolutely crazy for it. But you'd think she would be kind of crazy for chicken and things like that. But if I cook chicken like without any kind of flavorings on it, I get something for like the inside of it. She's just like licks it but doesn't really eat it. Whereas if it's tuna, she will eat my hand off if she could have the opportunity. She freaking loves it. Extra stank, I guess. It's another tea dude.
You can walk out of here with a bargain.
Berry juice. So I don't think the berry juice is going to cool you down though, is it? I don't think so. I think it's more like pulp, isn't it?
Melanie Suzanne just subscribed with Prime.
Melanie, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Mucho appreciado. Officially the language of nowhere, really. Cat always tries to steal my crisp, the little weirdo. So Squeaky's brother was like, oh my god, such a food person, cat. And he would eat anything. He once tried to steal a slice of pizza from me. I was sitting on my bed, because I'm very, how do I say this, formal person, obviously, sitting on my bed and there was playing PlayStation and there was a pizza to my left. It was like ideal situations. And I heard this like scraping sound and I looked and Squeaky's brother was pulling a slice of pizza out of the box that was in front of me. I was just like playing a game. I probably was playing Conan, who knows what I was playing, maybe Overwatch, who knows. And I just screamed at him in like outrage. And he bolted. He just bolted. But, you know, you've got to give him some respect. He was like, I'm gonna make a play here. I want this pizza. But he would eat absolutely anything, you know. Yes. Happy anniversary, Exiles. Happy anniversary, friendos. Happy Conan Day. Edie. Yes. Have you seen the freebies that have been given out on the Twitterings? Click on this and do. Presumably I still have. There you go. They have like a little freebie today, friendos. What does it say? Remind myself. Go to the bazaar, select redeem code and enter anniversary 2025 for a free pack of illusions for the Black Dragon and Decetto Libertine armor sets. Additionally, if you didn't get a chance to get the golden pickaxe and fake death emotes, so there you go. You only get them once, so choose your character carefully. There you are, friendos. Although I don't know, I guess if you have like multiple Conan like accounts, I mean obviously if you have different characters you could only have it on that one character, but I suppose if you have different accounts I guess you could do it multiple times, because I don't know how they would know? Question mark. These are my thoughts. Am I going the right way? Not really. We'll get there, peeps. Caught him this time. I wonder how many times he's got away with it. I mean, I have to say I was very careful not to leave food around and out and stuff, but you know, Squeaky's much more like lazy about food. She's like, yeah, she thinks she wants something. If I have chicken, she'll always come and have like, she'll be like, what's going on then in here? Someone eating chicken, but then she doesn't want to eat it. You always going to hurt me. But yeah, he would like look at me with like effectively raised eyebrows. You know, like a cat's like, is that for me? You know, it's very funny. Reminds me of the old spaghetti cat meme. Yeah, he would honestly, he would eat anything. It was like a puppy. And he would try and steal her food as well. So I had to put her food like somewhere separate. Well, I better change her to a weapon. I don't think that's going to work, Leonil. Yeah, so Squeaky was quite skinny when they were younger. His brother was always trying to... He was like, he'd have like a little bit of his own food. And he'd go, right, okay, now I'm going to have hers. He would try and like nudge her out the way and she would just go. Bless her heart. Yep. Cats act like they're starving. They do, yes. Cat I had when I was a child. She loved plain spaghetti noodles, just boiled and nothing on them. Really? Good taste there. Bean won't get up on the table, but if it hits the floor, it's fair game. Yeah. Yeah, if there's anything falls on the floor in the kitchen, Squeaky will definitely be, like, interested. She's pretty good though. If I kind of like, you know, say a bit as like a one word, she like goes, "It's all right. I'll stop. Sorry about that." But in a squeakier voice. So I put lids on my cups. Yes, I stopped using glasses when I got like my kittens. So yeah, I always use a bottle now with like a screw-on lid. Yep, I have really cute little videos of them like trying to drink out of a glass and stuff. It's very cute. Ina's orange and white short hair. I should post some pictures in the Discord sometime. You should. I always want to see pictures of your cats, people. And your dogs or whatever pets you have if you want to share. Love all the animals. So we probably should have left by a different exit. Da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Do I have a map anywhere near here? No. Come on, Doom Friendo. He's like, oh, she's actually going to use me for my worth now, isn't she? What I was intended for, to carry people and the things. Finally. Thank you for follows, people. Ole. Is a calico of some type. Nice. Squeaky is a black cat. She's very cute. She's very willful. That's it. Using the mount for once. Thank God I'm allergic to kitties, so I can't have kitties around me. Yeah, so nobody's trying to steal your food, is that what you're saying? Smart. Definitely. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. I would be very sad if I couldn't have a cat, though. Does Doom have a British accent? I mean, that accent gets done for, like, everybody, really.
Two more dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. But that's life.
It's the perfect unfortunate accent, isn't it? Sorry if there's any Brummies listening. You know it's true. It's just the accent that everybody does with, like, you know, unfortunate. Before pre-meme. Da-da-dun-dun-doo-doo-doo. Right, to mounds. Let's go see if we can get Vorfellis. In my incredibly good, like, snow gear. I'm completely perfectly dressed for that. Open toe sandals. Wonderful. I built near Perilous Valley before. Is that the name of a place? Perilous Valley? That's it. Or a Perilous Valley. I've never heard of that. I tell you what, one thing I'm not particularly good at with this game is like knowing the names of like small, like little, like detailed places on the map. What about you guys? What is the hole in your knowledge, friendos? Do you have like a particular hole in your knowledge? Yeah, mine is like the tiny NPC camp names around Azagarth. Never bothered to like memorize those. And just generally like little NPC camps. Like, I mean, I know where they are more or less, I guess, but you said, oh, go to like Stormwatch. Now I kind of know where Stormwatch is and things like that, but never really needed to know before. That's where you are right now, where the river runs into the ice lake. Kind of knows everything about Conan River. I've never said I know everything about Conan, Mushy. You're the one who says that, my dear. You know what I mean? I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything about everything. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Well, this has worked out pretty well, actually. Right by mounds. Da-da-da-dum. Charge! Oh, sorry about that. That was completely a mistake. Oh, oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I feel so awful. Let's get your stamina up. So, Doombringer did get like a perk that gives him extra trample damage. I don't think we're close enough. Oh, sorry. Have it. Go back for that one. Just pass that gift over on PvP server. Ah, thank you, Deathnesty. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, you just apply those with in the Thaumaturgy bench. Yepers. Yeah, exclamation mark ticket and Twitch shout. Speaking of giveaways, we're going to give away 3 DLC codes today to celebrate the anniversary. So exclamation mark ticket and Twitch chat. Steam keys only, I'm afraid, console friendos. I'm sorry about that. I don't have any console keys. Right, let's check for a Bladesmith. See if we can find him. So we got to have our truncheons out. She's like super strong. Everything's good. Oh, I do like the rain at Mounds, I have to say. It gets a bit depressing when you live nearby it. Although the view and stuff, like up near Stargazers, it's a nice place to live. But Mounds can get a bit depressing when you're just like farming it for hours and hours. So we can ignore him, the guard. Take out these guys. Come on, give me a Bladesmith. No. Don't see any gold bars. Smelt a tier 2. My apologies. Tier 2 Tanner. Just guards. Tier 1 Tanner. Sorcerer. So there's no headhunter caravan here. So we could... What we need to do is remember to keep the heads of the sorcerers. I've got to remember to do that. So let's get his skull. Sounds really awful. Just going to pick up your skull, take it to the headhunter people. Okay. We'll do a check for a Leonil, because you can never have too many Leonils. You ain't no Leonil. Terrible Leonil cosplay. Work on that, sir. And then another low-level Tanner. Like it when this guy goes like muted pink. Me too. It's so pretty, isn't it? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's just such a great location for like good crafters, great fighters, meteors, you know, star metal, loads of iron. You know, the vibes are impeccable. People are a bit aggressive, but you know, maybe you're into that. Do you know what I mean? I like the fighting. I don't know how they can work on getting the meteors to be more reliable. I realise there's a mod for that. But it's not great experience in single player. I want to see if we can get someone good from this cage as well. Go on, be someone good. Be a volcano person. Okay, definitely a Hyborian. Question mark. I don't recognize you. Who are you? Hyborian archer. Yeah. He'll have obsidian stuff. Oh, serpent men or obsidian. I mean, he's fantastic, but I'm not in the market for an archer right now, so we can send him home. I do really like having archers outside a base, though, especially somewhere where there's a bunch of like wildlife wandering around or something like that, because it really makes your base feel more kind of alive, I think. Anywhere there's like a bit of traffic. So like Islet Lake is a really nice place to have like archers. There's a bunch of like sabers and whatnot. That's right, mess with my Bector Corbin. Ooh. Sorry about that ragdoll situation, sir. It would take our Let's keep. Listen, just this once, I'll let you go home, mate. The weather is awful and it's always dingy around here. You're welcome.
I shall serve you faithfully. I shall serve you libations unending.
An ending. I think they just ended. Thank you. Bye-bye. He wanted to go home. He's fine. Me too. I wish it would snow more in the north and not just rain. Yeah, around here. I wouldn't want it to be like, you know, colder, I guess, but I don't know. It does rain quite a lot, I have to say. But then, yeah. I guess on a server, you can definitely change, you can turn off the rain if you want to. Yeah, it does get a bit miserable. I guess that's one of the reasons why I like the desert in this game, living in Britain. It's just like, it's just nice to make it sunny all the time. This is a bit too authentically Scottish. Beautiful place, Scotland. Not insulting you. Wales and England are just as bad. Just saying that they've got Scottish accents, haven't they? Right, give me a Volfellis the hammer, or I'm going to have a small tantrum. My cat will have to come and check on me, because she'll wonder why I'm squealing. It's going to be a big old mess. You ain't no Volfellis. Volfellis has got like a nice hairdo. Question mark? Nope. Tier 2 bearer. Got him. Get off my Leonil, you bellend. Oh, she took a bit of a hit. Are you alright? She's got stuff. Give you some heals. So I guess we could unfriend the sorcerer for the skull. Get a bit of cash. Crom's on your side, mate. He definitely cares. And he wants to talk to you about your extended warranty. Okay, armourer. You got maybe like one more chance of getting Volfellis if he's right here. Nope. That was a bust. Let's go check Stargazers. May chance. Love the rain sounds though. Yeah, me too. It is nice, isn't it? Yeah, but I think that's one of the nice things about this map is the variety of biomes. And that's the one thing about Sipta. I always say this. I mean, there are kind of cold areas, but there's not like snowy areas. So these people have respawned because of the magic of single player. That is not a Leonil. So should we try again? Hello, sir. How many times have you been happy that there was lightning because the flash of lightning helped you see what you were doing when you were in a, like, amidst, like, surrounded by Cimmerians? It gets very dark here. Do a bit of a cleanup operation. Okay. All good. Okay, let's go check Stargazers. One last chance, mates. New base, I put some spots specifically to deploy archers to handle any passing wildlife. Looks funny. Yeah, I like that. Definitely makes the world feel more kind of lived in. I mean, now we've got living settlements. It's so nice because there's, you know, I mean, it's not great for frames. And obviously, you know, when they go, like, they disappear, your crafters disappear and things like that. It's not ideal, but I do really like that they've made the game feel a bit more alive, definitely. And the tavern, I hugely like love. I think it's great. Well, no Bladesmith today, people. It was a blacksmith. It could have been Volfellis. It's a random crafter spawn and a random fighter spawn. So you can get a Delancey here. You can get a Berserker. And any of the crafters from this faction. Anyone in the... Yeah, let's check out the cage. Are you going to be a Nordheimer? Shemite Tanner. Are you a volcano person? You are a volcano person. I might take your daggers and send you on your merry way. So he won't be bad, because even like the tier 3 crafters from the volcano are excellent fighters. There you go. Off you go, mate. Get shaman at stargazers sometimes. You talk about the encounter, the witch hunt thing? Or are you talking about getting a sorcerer? Hello, Razor. How are you? What are you doing today in the stream? We've been trying to find a Bladesmith blacksmith, but with no luck, unfortunately. We were doing a bit of headhunting as well. Cimmerian shaman. You talking about a priest, an Emir priest. Cimmerian priest, I guess. Is the den the only place to find priests for Jabal Sag? I think so, yeah. I think so, off the top of my head. Anyone else found one elsewhere? Yep. All right, we're going to draw the winners of our giveaway. I think we're going to end the stream now, friendos. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out.